Okay, so number one, we're trying to construct first a perpendicular line, and eventually we're going to get a parallel line. That's the idea. So, what do we do here? We're going to make a point somewhere on line, not there, somewhere on L1. There's a point. Then from here we're going to make a circle with our compass tool. We're just going to make a circle around A that goes through E, so I'm going to measure from A to E, and there we go, we have a circle around A. So this other point that we hit the line, we will label that another point. So notice that halfway in between F and E is exactly where A is, so this will be our perpendicular bisector between F and E. So to make a perpendicular bisector, now we go back to the basics. We want to measure from F to E, or just any measurement, as long as it's the same size circle around F, same size circle around E. So I'm going to choose just the length of F to E, and I'm going to put it around F. And again, I'm going to copy the circle by just clicking on the circle and around E. So these two circles, let me turn off the first one. These two circles are now going to perpendicularly bisect F and E, or line segment FE. So I do that by making points that go where these circles intersect each other. So from here, we want to make a line segment. I'm just going to make a line because we might need this longer. We make a line through G and H, and now we have step I completed. We constructed a perpendicular line from point A that went through L1, so we're good on that. Okay. I'll leave that there. No, okay, I'm going to turn off those conic sections. We don't really need them. We don't need G or H, and F and E are kind of pointless now as well. Okay, so now we have this perpendicular bisector. Now we want to connect, we want another perpendicular bisector that goes through A, and this might be a little bit tricky. So I need 2 points that are equidistant from A. One way that we can do that is just by making a circle around A. So I'm going to make a circle. Instead of using a compass tool, I'm just going to use a circle. It'll be a little bit faster. So it's going to be around A, and doesn't matter, some arbitrary point. I'll be using probably that tool maybe one more time. I'm going to mark the other point up here where it connects to that line. Okay, I don't need this circle anymore. I can make it go away if I want. So this circle, I just need 2 points that are equidistant from J and I. I will leave them on here just because we might want to try to trace our steps. But from here, what we want to have is 2 circles around I, and two circles around I, one around J. And these circles need to be a little bit bigger than A so that they connect. So I'm going to make an arbitrary point. Sure, right there. Let's move it a little bit down actually. It needs to be a little bit bigger than the first circle. Now we're going to come back to our compass tool, and we're going to go from I to K, and we're going to put it around I, and copy that circle and put it around J. Alright, so you can probably tell we're going to put a point where it connects, these two circles connect, and similarly over here where they connect. And you can probably guess by now that we can make a line segment from M to L, and that will perpendicularly bisect A. And that's what step 2 is really trying to get us to do. So if we turn off all of our circles, let's do that. We can turn off J and K, so it's JK, haha. We don't need I anymore. In fact, we don't really need M or L, but let's just go ahead and make a yeah, let's just turn off everything to see how it looks. I think this is actually good enough. But yeah, we've made a we've made a parallel line by following those steps.